point in turning back now. Not that that was ever an option.
We have entered the Clifot tree, I'm pretty sure.
I'm waiting for somebody to say something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you say?
Welcome to DMC5, episode 9.
Thank you for leaving that very ominous and suspicious. Thought your microphone had cut out for a fat second.
Hey, yeah, that's kind of what I almost thought too.
Yeah. But, yeah, you're doing it for the suspense of the threat.
No, I'm just doing it because I love doing what I do. You know what the fuck I'm thinking. I barely do.
Exactly. That's why you're standing around and showing us pause screens for 5 seconds. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we look to be inside of something.
The Clifot tree.
And we're inside of the tree now.
Yeah.
Like the main stalk of the tree that was going
Yeah.
up into the sky. Okay. Interesting.
It's fucking huge, my guy.
Yeah, well, duh. Okay, so with its huge size, now I want to ask, like, how much of the time you spent in this tree is the game?
I feel like after we find Dante, it's pretty much the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so our goal from the beginning up to this point now is just trying to find Dante.
Well, that's V. Like V's goal was to find Sparta, and Sparta is with Dante at the moment.
Okay, so because we saw Dante.
They believe Dante is most likely dead. But,
Oh, so okay.
But just finding Dante, which is like a lucky coincidence.
Just an added
that's
bonus.
odd. Okay.
Yeah, to find Sparta, because V finds them. You're like, oh, here's just Sparta. Then they find Dante like near it, and like, oh, the Sparta was protecting Dante's meat.
Okay, yeah, I guess I was kind of confused, and I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying attention, or maybe the game didn't really
You
emphasize.
barely pay attention to what I say sometimes.
Well, like,
You think any of us pay attention to what's going on in the game?
Well,
exactly. We were talking about freaking bacon the last part.
I mean, because like I don't know, talking about food always just grows into a tangent.
Yeah, but besides the point, did they ever establish that, like, I don't think that, did the characters ever, like, mourn the loss of Dante?
Huh?
Did they think Dante was dead, right?
They think that it's most possible that he's dead, but they're like, in the previous part, they said if he's dead, then he's dead. If he's not, then we have to keep on. Then good.
Oh, so they're unsure if whether Dante's
They're
still
unsure
alive.
of whether or not he's dead.
Okay, because I was wondering about that. If their goal wasn't to actually...
No, his goal, like he said in the last part as well, it's to find Sparta.
Right, like what I'm saying
It's not
is, like,
to find Dante.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, like, if their goal to get inside the tree was not to find Dante, but to find Sparta, then, okay, I guess that would make sense as to why they didn't, like, specifically mourn the loss of Dante, because Dante's just, I guess, not in their minds, right?
Well, I mean, they don't have time to mourn, seeing that they need to worry more about the fucking tree that's fucking killing people.
Gotcha. Okay, then.
I mean, like, you tell them, it's probably the mindset that we have time to mourn later, but right now we have to get this done.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you gotta put your priorities straight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take care of the big evil existential threat, and then go out to dinner. No, then go to the funeral, and then dinner.
Go out to dinner, and we're like, oh, like Dante saying, well, time to go eat pizza, like he would.
Yeah.
That's how they mourn. It's just like get fucking 50 boxes of pizza, it's like eating them.
Yes. Let's
They make like a fucking casket for Dante's body at them.
Let's mourn our friend by eating his favorite meal. Yeah.
Dude, he's always eating pizza.
So, is Dante's favorite food is pizza?
I mean, he's always like, I think in most of the games, he's like singing pizza. DMP 3 and 4 and even 5, I'm pretty sure he's pizza. You always see a pizza box somewhere.
Okay, I think I understand, because pizza's an Italian food, and Dante, as in Dante.
It may be that deep, but also it might just be because they find it funny. It's one of the two.
Maybe, because like, I know you haven't read the Divine Comedy, but like that's basically that's basically what all this is basically centered around. So, and since
I mean,
like,
the least of the names are
at least like Dante, the author, Dante Alighieri, I think what's his name pronounced. He was an Italian, and so.
So when this little section right here, just to explain it, if you let too many enemies stack up, they can break the platform, leading you to a different area of this level. But if you kill them all fast enough before that happens, you are actually set to a different part of the level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I can see that the platform right here just basically hang on to the threads of
blood.
The blood.
Congealed blood.
Gelatin blood, I think. Yes?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I don't know either.
It looks like blood, so I'm guessing it's blood. I mean, this.
Yeah, but I can't think of like actual real life blood being that thick.
True, but there's also a game where demons get more power from eating human blood. So.
I know. I'm trying to put realism to a fucking game where what's happening on screen.
Where like a human, they have like fucking good enough prosthetics, not only work as an arm but as a grappling hook, and be like different 5-6 different things at the same time. So, you know, kind of moot point.
Yeah. I'm like trying to put realism into a game.
Don't worry, I did that like during the Castlevania thing, remember?
Oh yeah. I do remember that now. This is a freaking game where you kill vampires.
Yeah.
And this is a freaking game.
You know your real friends would just fucking shit on each other.
You can freaking summon birds,
a dragon,
panthers. Yeah, summon a dragon.
So the reason why I kind of wanted to go this way is because I know I want to get the red orbs from up here. At least that was one reason. Because I know like during one of those sections like that, you actually need to do it to get the blue orb, like blue orb fragment.
Oh yeah.
So like, oh, it wasn't that one. Oh well, I still got some red orbs.
Okay. So
and here we meet a new enemy. Woo.
Frosty.
Frosty. D is gonna say same at any point here. Here we go. The app. Fuck if I know how to say that.
It's not Gilgamesh.
We know that much.
Boner.
I don't know.
H.
Boner. Oh no.
Homer Simpson.
I don't know.
But yeah, they're more like, as you guys saw during the cutscene, mage type enemies, like ranged.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
if you let them charge up their attacks, they can actually do some fucking damage. But they're also very easy to stagger, especially in Devil Hunter mode.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I think just generally for, not even just for a hack and slash genre, just for any genre, like the magic wielders are always weaker in defense and are always ranged attack enemies. Like the like I'm thinking of tactical RPGs right now. I've only played.
Most likely, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like those grid-based square movement tactical RPGs.
What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck that demon's doing. He's just like looking at something.
Maybe his AI just went off for a second.
Funny enough, a neat thing about the AI in this game, if they're not in the, if you can't see them in the screen, they can't attack you.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It can't hurt you if you can't see it.
Pretty much. That's why people, when they play V sometimes, they literally just go into a corner, put their cameras like in the corner so they can't see any enemies, and just fucking let their familiars attack the enemies.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty smart too. Yeah. Well, like even with V himself, because he's somewhat of a mage with his gameplay, right?
I mean, yeah, but fucking Nightmare's a fucking monster of a familiar.
Of a familiar, yeah, but same kind of tactic. You're not a melee user. So even
Here, for mostly for Dante, is the replacement for Nico when they couldn't figure out how to implement her. Here's a place where you can actually get some upgrades. But I didn't show you how upgrades I got this time around.
Good job.
You wanna? There you are. Here's the one I was thinking about. You see the blue orb fragment? I
see it.
need to do this.
Oh, you need to do another one of these.
Yeah, you see how they literally it'll break off like piece by piece. That's how you know you're running out of time to kill these fuckers.
Now with this one, do you just die, or are you sent to another part of the level?
Lower floor as well. Lower floor.
Okay, so both applies to both.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I was wondering too with that specific segment, the first one.
No, it seems it works with every single segment like this.
I didn't finish the question.
Oh, I know, but I also knew what the fuck you were asking.
Like, or I was gonna say like, but if you survive that long, you're basically rewarded with more red orbs and stuff. And
Well, no, not survive. You have to kill these enemies faster than they can stay on.
what I mean by survive is if you fail your attempt to actually before the
Yeah,
platform
if you
drops.
fail to kill them all before like all the things, you see that? You saw that in the background where that piece just kind of, yep, like with that.
Yeah.
They're falling off. If you let all of them like fall off, then just get dropped to the ground to like the lower level.
Yeah, and I'm
And then-
saying with the lower levels, are you punished for having failed that segment?
I mean, depends on how you see it. You have to fight more enemies, but I see that more as a reward.
Okay.
I mean, there's literally a time where like I would need to fight more enemies. I'm not sure if it's in this episode, but I literally go back and see, will you spawn? No. Fuck.
Okay then. Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna fall into the pit just off to your right.
Yeah, like this is where you fall, and I'm like, you guys get spawned?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys- Oh, yeah, just walk off.
Red orb gets.
I don't know why I jumped for that. I literally just jumped and hit it.
Yeah. I don't know. And you're, what was it? Were you riding your sword like a snowboard?
There are air taunts in this game, and that air taunt specifically, I managed to at least like get one rev going, but most of the time but it's also the most consistent times where I can actually get like max act where it revs up all red once.
There are no express
Okay.
elevators.
I guess I just hadn't seen that before, because I guess the
I've
screen.
used it a lot of times in the previous parts.
Yeah, but I'm getting at is like maybe I didn't see it before because most of the time the screen is also flashing with like the blood of your enemies, so I couldn't necessarily see the smoothness of Nira's animations. What I'm getting at is the snowboard riding sword is funny.
Oh, it is.
It's funny stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, I use it a lot for like two things. I use it to like gain air, or to like rev up my sword. Usually both.
Gotcha. And then it's just a movement thing, as you did right there. Just to get on with the... Because you know there are some games where you're just, like, you have abilities that propel you forward better than your
It's a
average
taunt.
movement
That's a
speed.
fucking taunt.
Like, I guess to compare it to a hack and slash, you remember in Sonic Unleashed, you could do that, weird tornado attack and just get a lot of air time and move forward than your base speed. Hello.
You did another taunt.
Hey.
Hi, Josh.
Hey.
Are you alive?
No. He died a long time ago.
Is Cameron alive?
No one.
Did Cameron die?
Most likely.
Did he drop?
Cameron?
Did he drop the knife?
Wait, I wish I did. He was waiting for that one.
It's like, did Cameron
He has
drop,
so much power.
Did Cameron drop his knife?
How do you know he's not an imposter?
I mean, my knife is in my hand.
Okay, because I remember last time. Maybe we'll have to call 911 to get, like, from Oregon and to get somebody from South Carolina over to the hospital.
I mean, if anything got really, if anything
yeah,
got
like
really,
how would trying to like call like 911 for like a completely different fucking part of the U.S. work?
I don't.
you just
think
say,
it
could you
works like
transfer
that.
me over to the Somerville area?
Yeah, I think. I don't think it works like that. I think.
Don't worry.
911
If
is-
anything got too bad, there's like 6 cops who live in this neighborhood.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, just like a
You have the freaking.
You playing the Benny Hill song?
Yes. It's just me fucking failing. I just
What are you trying to do in this mission?
not touch the ground.
Oh, okay.
sucks.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay.
At least it's like
I hate when some games have will have like a mission like this where it's like try to do a thing without touching the ground.
Yeah, it was like, or again, I'm thinking back to Sonic Unleashed. Well, like at least the Wii version, because to make up for
it took me a little bit.
the lack of daytime stages, they had to do like missions like don't break any of the jars on your way to the goal.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Uh huh. Oh, you got it. Nice. The freaking Benny Hill theme. That's actually a different variation from what I've heard previously.
Huh.
Yeah,
Neat.
I don't think I've ever heard that composition before. The composition I'm familiar with is just I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a musician, so I couldn't tell you jack shit about music, because all I know is like I'm like good at discerning art when it comes to like movies and video games and all that, but like the one art thing that I can't, like, I'm not fully developed in, I say, is like music, because all my critique about music is like, if it sounds good, I like it. If it doesn't sound good, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's basically me. Like, it's like, oh, does it sound cool? Well, it's pretty good. Does it sound like shit? Well, it's bad music.
Exactly. Which is why whenever I'm in like listening to my car radio, it's like, is it made by Nirvana? Yes, good. Turn that up. Is it made by Billie Eilish? Turn that down. Yeah, that's basically all I know.
Is it Nickelback? Turn off the radio.
Or it's like, Cameron knows bands. Is there any bands, say, if it came on the car radio, you would immediately make a right into a tree?
No, but if it was Skillet, I'm pulling the e-brake.
I know where that's from.
Is that a reference to something?
Yes. And you don't deserve to know it.
What do you mean I don't deserve to know it?
Exactly.
He's right,
Exactly
though.
what I said.
What does that? I fucking love Skillet. All right, you can at least tell me.
I love that's Josh's reasoning. I fucking love Skillet. You guys
I fucking love their music.
Think you can make it all the way here?
I like how they had not only does this phone phone work up this high, up in the tree that destroyed the practically everything, but he has a fucking phone that's a Playboy magazine next to the fucking phone.
Wait, how did the van What?
Actually, that's a good point. How did it get here?
Yeah.
Also, Nero, how dumb do you have to be to not realize that there's a ledge right by your side and you just rolled off of it? Oh.
So jumping off of what Josh said, I like some Skillet songs.
Yeah, I mean,
Others I don't care about. I'm more of a Metallica guy myself.
There's no such thing as too prepared.
I couldn't tell you anything about those bands because those ones don't play on my radio.
I've seen Metallica in concert.
Oh yeah, I remember. How long ago was that?
That was about 2 years ago.
Ah, I see. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, it was a blast.
Great.
oh,
Or no, not 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
3 years, 2018.
Yeah, December 5th, 2018.
Oh, tail end of 2018. Okay, that's cool. I'm actually
cool.
wondering now, like, how old is Metallica?
how old
How old is what?
How old is Metallica?
God, Metallica's been around for a long time. They've
Yeah.
been around since like the mid 80s.
Okay, yeah. I wonder.
They are considered one of they're part of the big four of metal.
Oh, Big Four.
Yeah, there's the four major
Hey, douchebag.
the four
Yeah,
major
that
bands
we-
that made up
Look.
metal.
We're back here.
Where's
Back to
Dante?
this.
No body? Dried up Dante.
Oh, we're
jerky?
finally
That's
here where we were at the very
Tried
first
a
part.
Dante jerky.
yeah.
Urizen. Okay.
Listen, huh?
I thought we were going to get to him in the final part.
Guess your name sucks.
This is the final part. No.
Oh, no wonder it's so long.
Well, no name. I'll be sure to put that on your tombstone.
Oh boy.
No name.
Like the jellyfish from SpongeBob.
Oh, no name. I think I'll call you
I'll show you.
friend. Was that the episode where Krabs was tricking SpongeBob to turn the jelly
Into getting all the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this time around, what I have to do in this boss fight is to break his shield once and attack him, and then the mission basically ends.
Really?
Not, yeah.
So is this like the same tactic from the beginning? Because I remember you saying like you could actually defeat Urizen if you're
I
skilled
don't
enough in the
know.
beginning.
If you can beat him. Well, I know you can't beat this form in this level, but you'll see what I mean. You'll see more or less what happens.
Okay.
Better to just let like what's happening on screen explain what's going on than me explain a whole industry.
Well, I just wondered if it was like the same tactic that you could use even the beginning part for that
You'll
secret
see.
ending. Okay.
I'm not much for explaining things.
Gotcha.
You know, when you're slowed on time like that, it actually does increase like your invincibility frames for your dodge.
I see.
Really?
Yeah.
So like a
Like-
good amount,
Uh huh.
like a good amount of invincibility frames.
Like it extends your invisibility frames. Like when you dodge and you're like slowed down time, you're pretty much invulnerable while you see the animation going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm asking like how long is that?
Like solid 3 seconds.
Oh, nice. That's actually good time. So you're almost there, because the crystal represents his shield barrier, right?
Yep.
Coolio. So it looks like you're almost there. Just keep using them
Ah.
charge shots. Oh, damn. Okay.
Did a lot of damage.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. You gotta see, like, count how many vitality bars that you have right now. 4, 5, 6. Well, I can't tell because the rest of the screen's black.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is it, like 13, maybe?
But wait, this 300% that Nero with like a robot arm is stronger than Dante. At the start of this, at the start of like the game. Because Dante can't even slash him. He was also like slightly caught behind the shield, but now Nero actually was like, able to land at least one hit on him.
So, contextually, is this guy basically like the immortal guy? Nobody can land a finger on him. Nobody can harm him. Something like that.
Essentially, yes. At least until like the mid game.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, right. Well, technically, after like during this cutscene, you'll see it that completely shatter.
Like he dies in this cutscene.
No, but no, not this cutscene. No, I think it's a cutscene after this happens.
Oh, there's still more boss.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
We just reached the second phase. This one is the same tactic as last time.
Okay. You split open my hand.
Also,
Now
gotta
I'm
love
gonna-
all the tentacles he has.
Yes, we can take that to an extreme that we don't need to go anywhere with. So this dude was basically like, you cut open my hand, now I'm gonna beat you up.
And now you die.
Now this
Okay. God, this looks like a pretty intense boss fight.
Yeah, it kind of does.
it's intense with
A lot
Nero.
going on.
It's intense with Nero, but when Dante, I kinda like, I nearly died I think in this boss fight, but I also was like not too worried about actually dying.
Gotcha. Is that what mode are you playing this game on?
Normal.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, you can
Well,
see.
to be honest, I mostly just practiced the other bosses, like the final boss. Because I don't know, I find that one the funnest.
The boss fights are the highlight of the game.
Oh, most definitely. At least for
Okay.
me, they are. And they're like the highlight of the games are really like how well it can do combos or how well it can get the bosses.
Yeah, you know, like there's certain like sequences within the game itself that are like the highlight of the game. But then there are also like certain mechanics. Did you die?
No. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes, but actually no.
Okay, well, yes, but actually, no.
Like, yeah, there are certain like gameplay mechanics that also make it a highlight. It's two different things.
And we're about to shatter the fact that he is a all-powerful being with in this cutscene. The
The
three.
tentacles remind me of the grave mine from Halo.
Oh, actually, yeah, they do. Holy shit. Now.
That reminded me of a... Wait, what you say can't remind me of a funny video that I'm going to have to show you later.
A new being has emerged.
It's the Demon King.
Finally,
And look,
that's Ganondorf.
dude, and like he was last time untouchable, but this one just like kind of slapping him.
I see.
Well, even your Demon King and my Demon King are two different.
So this is kind of reminding me of that meme. Yes, finally, a worthy opponent.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. It's pretty much that.
Because it's basically Urizen did everybody else who faced him previously. He
Oh, that
just
was the end of
snapped
the
away. He just
Huh?
snapped away. It was like, in context, is Urizen like that type of character? Is like everybody who faces him, Urizen just snaps away, like Thanos, basically.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's like, you dare challenge me, mortal. Gone. Like a gadfly.
Yeah, but like we really saw like in what mission 8 now that somebody already like cut up to his power.
Yeah. And then at this moment, is like, finally, a worthy opponent.
No, he said who dares challenge the Demon King.
Okay. But I was just, it's like, it's the meme setup.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.